We are regularly surrounded by a number of people who make life a lot more difficult than we would like it to be. That's one of the subtle points of Psalm 14. Psalm 14 starts out with a somewhat well-known passage where it says, "The fool says in his heart, there is no God." And then it goes on to give certain characteristics about these fools who say there is no God, that they don't think about God, they don't seek God, they don't know enough about God, they're not mindful of God, God is not on their mind. And when God is not on their mind, when they're not mindful of God, especially a loving God, then they're not mindful of the ways a loving God wants them to treat the people around them, like you, for example. And if they're not going to treat you with love, then you're going to feel hurt sometimes. And sometimes you are hurt. Sometimes by people who are close to you. Sometimes by people who are supposed to be really good at loving you. Why does that happen? Because those characteristics that Psalm 14 applies to the fool, Scripture also applies it to all of our hearts in many different places, that none of us are perfectly mindful of God. All of us have great capacity to go through life not thinking about God, not asking ourselves, what does God want me to do here? How does God want me to treat this person? Or even when we are mindful of what God wants us to do with other people, like forgive them and encourage them and build them up and spend time with them and sacrifice for them, we don't always have the desire or the strength to carry those things out. And if that's the case for every human heart, when you put human hearts in relationships with one another, that means that there's great potential for conflict, great potential for people getting hurt. And when you are surrounded by a lot of people who are making it difficult for you to feel loved and safe, and you're hurting, what are you supposed to do? Well, it would be good to remember one line near the end of Psalm 14, where it says, God places himself in the company of the righteous. Remembering that when the Bible talks about the righteous, it's talking about you. That's what you are. That's what Jesus has made you to be through his sacrifice on the cross. God places himself in the company of the righteous. God is still with you. And what kind of God? A God who knows very well what it's like to be surrounded by people who made his life far more difficult than anyone wanted it to be for him. And it was hard, but he stayed there to show you that you do have a friend who really is willing to stick with you through absolutely anything. No matter what they did to him, he was going to get to that cross. He was going to forgive you. He was going to bring you into the family of God. He was going to love you. He was going to be yours so that you could be his. And you are. Whatever else is going on around you, however other people are treating you, however much it hurts, and sometimes it hurts a lot, just remember that God has placed himself right there with you. You're not alone. God is present. Rest well tonight, my friends.